Howdy folks, welcome to episode 99, and today we're going to unload this stuff and see what we can get out of the coal mine, if we can. Let's see, how are we doing on... Does this won't show us what the other one has left in it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's get moving back a little bit. See what we can do here. As far as getting these unloaded. If it'll move. Oh, that's right. We've got all those on there too. Yeah. That's probably why. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. What did we have for coal? 209. This is what we started with. See, it's going to use 2 at a time. We just need to watch this end and make sure that we don't, like, break things. Yeah, we'll probably get about halfway through, so... probably just unload 8 of them and then go shunt the other ones away. Instead of trying to maximize... There's no reason to try to go all the way to the very end, because we're not gonna, you know... We're not going to get anything out of it. It just means the other one will be a little bit shorter. So we'll just do this. We got about 5 cars left. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. So 4 more. 7. And that's 4 car lengths. Oh yeah, that's more than 4 car lengths. Okay, we're good. Because we got 20 of these cars. So, we'll get this, and then we'll see how much of the coal we can load up. I'm really mad that they won't let me use a macro for that. I'm just waiting for this to, like, surprise me and break. Right? I'm not paying attention to this, and it just, you know, explodes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9... 10. We're going to do 2 more cars, though, just because I can. Because I know I've got room. And then we won't be stretching it on the next one. So we'll let this coast. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that is 10. Okay, good. Alright, cool. We're going to reverse. And let this stop. Alright, come back out. There we go. And then we're going to need to put those on, probably on this track, because I don't think we're going to need that one. I don't think we're going to need that engine for shunting, are we? I mean, we could do that. We could just, yeah. We could pull these out there and then put this one behind it and pull that one up. We could do that. Maybe it'll make things more interesting. Okay, let's get back here. Oops. Back here. See how that's doing. 14. We're going to have a whole lot of coal. I don't think we're going to be able to pull all that coal. We have a lot more cars than we wanted. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of coal. A little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. All right. Do that. That should compact them. All right. So we're going to jump into this other engine over here. And on the way, we're going to disconnect these. If we can. See if it'll let us pull those. We might have to come disconnect again. Alright. Oh. Let's do this. There. Now we got a shovel. Alright. I don't need 2 shovels. All right. Just need one shovel full. Okay, so let's reverse. That'll get us there. And some. We just gotta slow down before we hit it. There we go. Alright, that should do it. See if it'll let us pull them out. So we're going to go like this to keep tension on this. So, and then when it pulls, when we do this, it hopefully will open it. There we go. Alright, that's perfect. That's what we wanted. Alright, so we can pull these off onto the side track here. Don't want to get sidetracked. Alright, and we don't want to use up all of our boiler pressure. Although it'll be refilled because we put fuel in. And then when we go up to the other one, we should probably refuel those two because they're going to be getting really close to empty again. And then they'll empty out while we're unloading. And I won't be able to figure out why we can't move for 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so 10 minutes was an exaggeration, but, you know, you get the idea. Alright, we're going to leave the other track open, so we're going to get this out of the foul, just in case we need to do backup. I think we actually will. We'll need to back up the other stuff. Let's go like this. I think we'll need to, yeah, we'll definitely need to shunt some more things in order to get the, whatchamacallit. Okay, so we want to do this. That should do it. And this one. This one's going to be at 16. Yep. There we go. Okay. Let's back these up. Oh, you know what we need to do too? We need to do that. All right. All right. Let's get this moving. Sure feels like it's moving a lot faster than that. If we go past it, we can unload them on the way out too. It's not that big of a deal. That actually looks like it might be a decent speed for doing this. Because that'll still get them unloaded. I mean, we're going to have so much coal. You'd be like, yo, dog, I heard you like coal. Alright. Yo, dog, I heard you like coal. Okay. I don't even know who that person is. I just seen the meme. I've seen the meme thing. I don't recognize who that is. So I probably can't impersonate their voice very well. As if I'm good at anybody else, right? As if I'm good at other voice impersonations. Like I'm Michael Winslow over here or something. No, that's not voices, that's just sound effects. Come on, you can do it. It's slowing down. Why is it slowing down? It shouldn't be slowing down. So we need more regulator than that. We got 6 more left. Okay. I may or may not, by the way, fair warning, I may or may not have make a couple of like videos that are related to language learning. Just because there's a couple things that because I watch stuff on that on other channels, and there's just some stuff that it's like I think it would work better as a video instead of leaving a comment on somebody else's video. Just making the video of what it is I want to say. So if you end up seeing something like that and you're not interested, then don't watch it. You don't have to watch every video I upload. But because I know there's going to be some people, this isn't trains. Yep, you're right, it isn't. But it's my channel. You know it is. And if you don't like it, yeah, you know the rest of that Eddie Murphy bit. Okay. All right. But yeah, there's a couple things, and there's one that's basically somebody told a story in another language, and I want to do like it's part of it is for me to practice, but part of it is just I want to like demonstrate using the language kind of thing. Did we almost fill? Oh, look at that! Look at that! How perfect is that? We almost filled it completely up. How many cars? 22? 750 divided by 20, that's 30. 750 divided by 25 is 30. So 30 25s, right? And 3 times 30 is 90 more coal. 4 coal and 2. So if we did 34 cars, we'd have one thing left of coal. I don't think we're going to do 34 cars. We might be able to do 17, though. I don't remember how many we have on here. But I think we could probably do 17 cars. Alright, so what we're going to do is stop here. We're going to do this. And we're going to gently back these into the other one. Because we've got an engine on the front end of that with brakes on. So we definitely do not want to have them slam into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this, we're going to turn off the brakes. And we're going to go forward just a little bit. There we go. All right, and what do we have through here? Do we have any switches that we need to worry about? No, I think we're good. I think we're good as far as that goes. We're not going to hit like a three-way switch that's backwards or something like that. Okay, so we're just going to let this coast. We're going to let that coast, and we're going to go back and get this one. Because it looks like it stopped. All right. All right. Oh, that's enough. All right. That's just about perfect. Did this one stop physicsing? Is it still rolling? It looked like it was rolling, and then it looked like it was stopped, and then it looked like it was rolling. Maybe it's just the pixel jumping here. The pixel popping. Let's see if we can get these to connect. There we go. Much better. Yeah, that should do it. I just don't want these to slam and, you know, all that stuff. That old chestnut. There we go. I swear it feels like somebody's got their brakes on, but I think it's just the friction of going around the corners. There we go. All right. That should do it. Okay, so we're going to go up here. This. Actually, we're going to do this first. We're going to put this on forward. And we're going to just put a slight amount on there. And then we're going to go back to this one. We're going to disconnect this. And hopefully we can do that before this starts moving. There we go. Perfect. All right. Awesome. And then this one should be able to pull forward. All right. Go forward. Perfect. All right. And that one's starting to move too. We need to get out of this one in a second here. Let's get out of here. There. All right. That should do that. Let's jump out of here. Whoops, wrong way. Because we don't want this one running away. Alright, so that should be good there. Brakes. And let's check the map here. Flip that switch back, and now we should be able to go back. Okay, let's count these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 13. 2, whoops, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we got 13 cars. Oh, we've got 13, so we should probably... Should we add 4? Where are we bringing this coal to, by the way? Where is this coal going? Maybe we should figure that out before we start deciding how much of it we need to bring, right? Let me see. Where were we going with this? We have... This is filled up, because that's just smelter. Then we're going down to the ironworks. Okay. And that does need lumber, too. So we're going to get lumber on the way back. The lumber's going to be... What is their whatchamacallit? Because 86, we have 86 iron. Let's go see. Oh, I have to get out of the train to do this. Industries. Ironworks. So we need 4 raw iron is the biggest one. 86 divided by 4 is 22. Well, we only need 1 car full of coal to do that. How much iron do we have over at the ironworks? Let's go check the ironworks. See what we got there for what do we have? 20. Oh, it did that stupid thing. Okay. So we're going to bring... It's 3 per. 60 more. Right? It is iron, right? Yeah, 60 more. We're going to bring 60 more. Whoops. H. Okay, so we're going to bring 60 more to the ironworks. That means we're going to have 148, which is basically 60. That's going to be 15 more, right? So we had 22 and 15 is 37. See, that's still like nothing for the coal. Who else uses the coal? I mean, we don't even need it, right? The engines use it, but there's such a tiny little proportion of that. Who else uses... The oil field doesn't use it. I think the refinery does, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Not the cattle farm. Not the wheat. Where's all our coal get used? Meat packing plant uses a little bit, I think, but not that much. It's a stamp mill and a meat packing. Okay. Let's see. Gold mine uses it. Okay, so it's going to be down here. We are going to need it. It's just going to be down here. So we'll load everything up. And then we're just going to need to bring like one car by the ironworks. Okay, let's do that then. Wow. All right, and then that is... Yep. Okay. We can probably fit those 13 back here without having to reshunt everything. We're going to do that, and then we'll do the... And we're not going to have time to do that today, but we'll do this, and then we'll get these connected again, and we're going to bring them back past the lumber yard when we go. And we're going to bring a bunch of lumber. And I'll probably have to do the math on the lumber too. There we go. Whoops. Nice. All right. I got to kind of panic load, but... All right. That's way faster. I still want a macro for that. I can't believe they won't let me use a macro. It's probably some stupid easy anti-cheat thing or something. 639. Is that that's the regeneration timer or what? I think that's what that is. There we go. How are we looking back here? We still got a little room. I think we might have to... Yeah, I think we're definitely going to have to... We're definitely going to have to shunt cars in order to get all of these loaded up. But we'll have an absolute ton, and then we won't be able to... I think instead of loading up one industry, we'll load all the coal across the map with this. We'll just take all the coal we can fit and go across the map, unloading it at various places. But I will have to know how much to unload because they do like... All of them have like a coal capacity of like 1,000. So... We can't just dump it all at one place. All right. Almost there. Almost there. Sun's gonna go down. Its shadows are starting to get long. There we go. Are we gonna hit the end there? I think we are. Should probably stop here after this. When we get this one up here, if we can. We'll see if we hit the end here. It's a big end. Yeah, we got room for this one. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have room for one more car. But let's do this because we're still gonna have to shunt anyway. There's no point in trying to squeeze it to the very last inch because then you're gonna have... You spend all that extra time, you know? spend all that extra time trying to get that exact location, and then you don't need it anyway. It doesn't do you any good. All right, cool. We'll get this past the thingies. Because then we'll be able to bring all this coal all over the place. Alright, so this is going to be... We're going to do this just so we don't have to mess with pushing these all the way back. Pushing all of these back too. Because then we can pull these back out and then push that into it, and then we're all good to go. Alright, and we want to go up to there. We want to get that. See, we only have 3 more cars. I think we might be able to get those in time. See, if you had multiple players, you can like disconnect this and then stop this one and then wait, and then when this one is past the thing, flip the switch and then just keep going with this one while that one's coasting its way to where it's going. Instead, we got to do this the hard way. Alright, that's all we need. Where is it? It's right here. There we go. And I'm going to leave the brakes off of that. Forward. Is it going to do it? It did. It didn't work. My stupid plan didn't work. I guess we are going to have to put the brakes on this one, because otherwise it's going to roll in to the other one. Alright, let's go like this. See? Now we can go. Forward. There we go, much better. No? There we go. Alright. I hit the wrong... I hit the wrong thing, because I'm dumb. Alright. We'll get the last 3. The last 3 loaded up. And we should be good to go. Alright. Switch. There we go. And we should be able to get this loaded even if it's dark. We should be able to load it. Alright. Now I can't see. It is up, right? Yeah. Okay. It's so bad. So dark. That was actually really close to not filling the other one, too. Alright, and then the last one. I've got like watermarks on my screen that make it look like there's something there. Whoops. Alright. Pretty sure I just wasted one there. Yeah, we have an even number. We should have an odd number. Alright. And I think that is it, because we are out of time for today, so we're gonna do all this and put all this back together and then go get our lumber, and then we'll go do our thing. So that's gonna be it for episode What is this? 99. Join me in episode 100. We'll do something stupid, as always. We'll bring this stuff down to the ironworks, and we'll see where we can put all this coal. I'll do the math beforehand, so you don't have to watch me do math on screen. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 99. Join me on episode 100, and we'll see you then. Later.
Move on the trailer. You're going to get stitched. You need to move. You need to move off the trailer. Move off the trailer. You're going to get sketched. You're going to step on it.